Hello, welcome to City Skylines. So what is City Skylines? City Skylines is a city building game, that's all it is. You basically start in one area of the map and you need to build roads, industrial areas, housing estates, all the rest of it. For example, if you want to just put a road in, I can go like this. And here's the road in. And there's the road back out. Alright. What else do you do? We can put housing estates here. We can put commercial shit. We can put commercial shops here. You can change the tile size to make it small, which I prefer. And you can put industrial over here. Right. Do that, boom. What else can you do? You can build electricity, put it there, pylon to there. You can build water. We need some fresh water, boom. The water needs to have, you need to connect the pipes. You can put a series of, it's all underground pipes. There we go, I got some water. And then sewage. And don't do what Sean done and put sewage here so that all the sewage water goes into the drinking water and everybody's drinking shite. Terrible, man, that's Sean. But so you want to move that farther away as you can, and then you pipe that boom into your existing network, and boom, there we have a city. You can see on the bottom left of the screen how the days are ticking by, and we've got our first set of residential houses. So what you can do is you can go to the information bar, you can click this house and you can say, we'll call this Andy's Tinder Den. Right? And that's where Andy takes all his Tinderbirds. Now you'll see I don't have power running to these houses. That's just because the power cable doesn't reach that far. But once I build something here, then in fact I'll just build I'll cancel that. I'll just build houses there. Once you build houses there and those houses connect to other houses, it'll have power. So I'll fast forward it a wee bit and you'll see how it all just links in. Yeah, you can see on the bottom right I've got 85 people that live in the village at the moment, and now they all have energy because look, if I go into the energy screen, you can see the energy is now flowing and it's connected in. Brilliant, everybody's got energy. Here we go. What else does this game do? So if you hold in triangle, you can go to info and it can tell you electricity, how much you're making, and how much consumption. So I'm producing 8 megawatts right now, and my wee town's only consuming 2 megawatts, which is brilliant. And then that goes on to water. It kind of shows you how the water situation's going. It goes through everything: fire hazards, education, health, crime, population, how happy people are, the land value, and the land value will increase with the more stuff you build. And it goes through transportation, traffic, how your traffic flow is, and you see all the kind of the problem areas, as you see them slip roads there. But we can't really do anything like that right now because we're not unlocked that tile. We'll come to that later in the game. Anyways, that is, here's an interesting one where it's wind energy. So you want to get your turbines up high, and if you do, you can generate a lot of power, and green energy is the way to go. So here's a problem: I don't have electricity to the sewage pipes. A wee trick that I always do is I just, even though it's not going to make that much power, I'll just slam some turbines next to it. You see that I'm only producing 3 megawatts. If I put it in a dark area, it'll produce 7 megawatts. You just need some sort of energy supply going to these things. So everything in the game needs energy supply. Everything in the game needs water. That's basically it. As your population rises, you unlock healthcare. You unlock emergency services, you unlock a transit system, then you get to put in parks and all the rest of it and landmark buildings in. We're currently 5th of October 2023, and those days will tick over, and more people will come to this little village. There we go. So you can see how you can play about with the layout of your cities and your towns. Make it lovely, make it amazing, make it, you know what I mean? We'll go check Andy's house. Let's go see what Andy's house was doing. And it says there's 3 out of 3 people living there. There's 5 uneducated. So there's 4 there's 4 adults on the right hand side. There's 4 adults and 1 children. So Andy and 3 of his Tinder dates have already gave birth to their first child, and 5 of them's uneducated. So there you go, Andy. That's where Andy lives. I'll call it Sean's crack house, and that's where Sean sells all his illegal drugs and all that. And he's in. There's 3 adults and a teenager in it, all uneducated. So there you go. That'll be Sean, Jamie, and say Jackson. I don't know. Who's the teenager? Gal. There you go. They're on Sean's crack house, and everybody else is I'll make houses for everybody in the big town. So we'll see how far I can get this city to grow. In 3, 2, 1. And here we have Pissening Heights. So I'll quickly run through what this town actually is, right? So when I first started off, I created an industrial estate here, which kind of helped me generate money. After that, you can see I started the residential streets on the right hand side here. A lot of these icons are dead people that need transported to the hospital and stuff, but that's fine. We'll sort that. So, and then I had a little buffer zone. I had some more houses here, and then I had the dump. So the dump is where that's where the coups are. There's some forestry here. There's also, you can see a cargo railway that I put in, and that railway runs underneath, and then it goes into a high up sort of metro line that is getting burgled at the moment. So the police better hurry up and get to that. And that's the other railway sort of terminus where the cargo railway goes. This railway goes again, it goes through this bit underneath this motorway, comes out that side, and I will develop this land here as a big industrial forest land. I think that's going to generate loads of income. Oh, this is commercial land. Right here I have a high school. And here I've got 2 public libraries. I've got my hospital. I've got another high school over here. So there's plenty of education going on. There's loads of wee primary schools scattered about. I've called this the town, so I'm probably just going to rename this. It's not really a town. It's more of a, I don't know what this is, man. It's like, see, there's a uni here as well. It's like an education sort of area. I don't know what I'll call it. So there's more residential places. I've just planted some trees inside to make it nice. You can see there's a car park there, but I ended up having to redesign this bit. So I've got like a tunnel that runs through. If I show you the road layout, you can see the tunnel goes all the way under here. There it is. So I need to re-engineer this because these guys come at this tunnel and can only turn left. I want them to be able to turn right and leave the town. Anyway, so that's just tunnels and all the rest of it. You can see I've got some wind farms up here generating some power. That's on high ground, you can tell, because it's kind of in those dark areas. So I put a wee theme park over here, cracker. Pissening Heights is a town. I want to make it brilliant. I want to make it into the best city in the world. Here we have a creators library, which is I don't know, it's a wee city skyline feature. I don't know. It's Party Town, that's what I'm calling it. So lots of nice houses here on this waterfront. I made a dam. This was a river, and I made a wee waterway. And here you've got a wee kind of walkway, a dam that you can just walk around. So I want to actually create marinas and all that around here. Up here I've got some wee fishing spots. You'll probably see some people fishing here. There you go, you guys fishing. And this is all my water intake, so this is where all my fresh water comes in. As I say, don't dare Sean Mitchell and put your sewage next to your clean water. That's all my sewage down here, and that's some water treatment plants. So all that nasty shit you see flowing down, that I will fix that. You can see the fog as well when I zoom out. You can see the fog for the industrial estates. I'll get all sorted as well. I'm going to move that industrial estate. I'm going to put all my industrial out in the edge of the city, and I want to create like the interior of the city, just skyscrapers and all the rest of it. But this is how you start a game off. The idiots live up here. We take a wee look at the idiots is the best place. This is like, they've got wee park benches and all that. We've got wee Japanese garden, basketball courts, tennis courts. That's my house there, so somebody's robbing my house in the idiots. I need to get posts up, sort them out. Sean lives across the street for us. Here's Gal's gaff in there. What? It's Gal's house. Jack's flat. Somebody's died in Jack's flat. I think that's what a dead person is waiting for transport. So I don't know if Jack's died, but there you go. And there's Andy's house. I get 8 adults and 10 children, so in fact I'll just Andy's Tinder house. Right. So Andy's up to 10 wains now. Most of them uneducated. I'll say Andy's a highly educated one, the rest are all kind of dafties, right? That's probably me and Sean playing basketball. And listen, I'm still developing this, so I need to make houses for like Mark and that. Jamie needs a house. Whose house is that? No, it's a school. But as you can see, the idiots is this is where you want to live. So I'll just need to, if I find a spot, if I want to find a spot for, I can maybe build a wee group of flats there and a group of flats there, so it could be like Jamie, Mark. So Gal's got one, Shane. I need to build Shane a house. I'm going to put Shane's house there. And listen, Sweeney and that, other ones, depends how you feel, how I feel that week. If you're in my good books or not. You can get a flat up in Idiot's Village. And you see we've got a nice view of the wind turbines. Plenty of exotic trees and all the rest of it. And that's one of these wee tropical gardens. Look at lovely avenues leading yourselves up. So listen, lovely place this. Everything we need. Get a great view across the city as well. And I want to take you on to the next bit. Here is, it's called Primrose Heights, but I'm going to call it something else. I just don't know what I'm going to call it. You've got an opera house here that's getting robbed again. But here we've got my football pitch. The wee icon there just means that I've made this a tourist place. To do that, you just need to go to zones, and then on this tab, it's a leisure specialisation or tourist. And I've selected it to be tourist. I can put leisure as well, but actually it's more tourist. I want people to come and visit some of these attractions. There's a plaza, there's a metro system here. I've got an underground metro that links the rest of the city. So all this side's kind of residential and stuff. Aye, that's this is my town so far. You know what I mean? It's growing. I've added 2 roundabouts in here off the main roundabout for because I'm going to develop all this land here. Build some more bridges. I just need to figure out what I want to do next. You can see I've got 200 grand in the bank, so what I'm thinking is I could make a police, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a police station over here just to make them people happy and to stop these kind of places getting burgled. there's a lack of resources out here, but that's fine. I'll sort it out when this all gets developed. Anyway, that's Pissening Heights. There we go. Next episode, I'll maybe develop all this land, and who knows? Maybe more people will move into the idiots.